How you doing, guys? This is an unexpected video for me, to say the least. I was not expecting to do this at all, but I ended up buying two different versions of Blade Runner 2049 because I just like that movie so much, which is not expected for me because I never really cared for the original Blade Runner, which is a little surprising, but I didn't really grow up with it, so maybe that contributed. Also, I'm not a big Ryan Gosling fan at all. I don't like him in the least, but I think he's perfectly cast for this movie. And even the director, Denis Villeneuve, is someone who I've never... I mean, he's been uneven for me. I loved Prisoners, but after that, his movies just kind of went sort of downhill for me, culminating in Arrival, which I didn't like at all. So this was a big surprise for me. I really liked Blade Runner 2049. It's a very good science fiction film. It's an excellent sequel. It's a lot of people would say this is their favorite movie of 2017, and I understand what they mean by that. I definitely see the quality here. So I've got these two versions of the movie. We've got a more standard slipcase edition, but it comes with 2 discs and digital copy and 5 beautiful art cards. And it's from the UK. And then we have a Steelbook Edition. This is from Sweden, or this is the Scandinavian Edition Steelbook. In some countries you will see the same Steelbook design as this one, but it will contain the 4K disc. So that's why I waited to buy this one, because I thought that the Steelbook was only going to contain the 4-disc and the Blu-ray set. So I figured, alright, I don't have a 4-disc Blu-ray player, so I can't play the 4-disc. But to my surprise and joy, it turned out that this Steelbook contains the Blu-ray edition. And this also has the bonus disc. So we're going to compare and contrast and look at these two versions. First, a couple of words about the film. I think it's a very, very good film. The cinematography by Roger Deakins is obviously, master class. It's fantastic, and I hope he wins the Academy Award for that this year. The film itself is very, very well told. It's a very, well written, well acted film. Really compelling and interesting, and keeps you guessing all the way. And this is one of those science fiction films that when I left the theater, I kept running it back in my mind. I kept thinking about it. I kept thinking about, what did I see? What had I watched? I understood the movie, but everything was still not totally clear cut. They sort of leave some things up to the imagination of the viewer, and I really appreciated that, because this was one of those movies that I kept thinking about just for weeks and weeks and months on end, and that's a really good thing, I think, with some movies. So very, very good movie overall. I quite like it. I don't think it's quite a masterpiece. I think the pacing of this is a bit slow. This is nearly 3 hours long, and they're just sequences that are just too long, in my opinion. They just kind of drag on for too long. I understand that you want to soak up that atmosphere and you want to enjoy the beautiful photography in the film, but at the same time, it's like, can we please just move ahead a little faster, just a bit faster. So that's my only major gripe with the movie at all, is the pacing, really. Beautiful photography, excellent storytelling, really good acting. It's a really good, compelling sequel to the original Blade Runner. Even the score by Hans Zimmer and Benjamin Wallfisch is really damn good. So overall, I'd say this is a damn good science fiction film, a damn good sequel, and it really it's so good that it actually makes you think about the original even more. One of the first things that I wanted to do, is to this movie's credit, when it was over, was run out and see the original again. Because this movie is so good that it almost made me sort of rethink the original. And I was like, damn, I need to see that movie again now. I need to sort of rethink that entire movie. And that's a real credit to the way this movie is written and directed. Anyway, enough yapping from me. Let's have a look at these editions. This is the UK edition, a limited edition Blu-ray. Blu-ray, bonus disc, art cards, and a digital download copy. It's got this nice little glossy slipcover here. See that Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford are sort of shiny on the cover there. Nice little touch. Have a look at the back. There you go. Blu-ray exclusive, Designing the World of Blade Runner. Also includes Blade Runner 101, prologues, 2036 Nexus Dawn, 2048 Nowhere to Run, and 2022 Blackout. Those are 3 short films that take place between the original Blade Runner and this one, and they are excellent. Really, really good. I think you can check those out online too, but if you have this on Blu-ray, then I highly recommend checking those out. They're great. And the Blade Runner 101 section is also really good because it takes you through the world and explains the characters, explains the concepts, all that stuff. So a lot of those question marks that I was talking about are actually sort of answered by the bonus features. But I highly recommend watching the movie first and then going in and checking out the Blade Runner 101 thing. And on the bonus disc here you have Step into the Futuristic World of Blade Runner with over 30 minutes of exclusive content. To Be Human, Fights of the Future, the action of Blade Runner 2049. To Become One, and Dressing the Skin, the fashion of Blade Runner 2049. Then you have those 5 exclusive art cards designed by Matt Ferguson. This has English 5.1 DTS HDMA, and it has a lot of different languages. It's subtitled in a lot of different languages, including Scandinavian languages. So I thought that was pretty cool, because when you buy movies from the UK, it's a kind of a 50-50. Sometimes you get Scandinavian subtitles, sometimes you get English, and sometimes you get none at all. So anyway, we'll open this one up. Alright, when we open this up, this is the digital copy code, Ultraviolet. I'm going to be handing this one out. You guys can use this. There you go. Pause the video right there. Hope this works for you. And you open this up. You got 2 discs. Your main discs, which has got that bluish tint. And then you got the orange sort of bonus disc. And these are the beautiful art cards. There you go. There's Sapper's Tree, I believe, from the beginning of the movie. Protein Farm. 6/10/21. LA Rooftops. Las Vegas. Beautifully done. Very, very nicely done. Deckard. And there's one of the Joy models, of course. Really loved the relationship between Joy and Ryan Gosling's character in this one, Kay. Is that his name? I think it was Kay. Sorry, I've only seen the movie once at this point. I'm really looking forward to checking it out again. But lovely art cards, really nice. Those are really one of the big draws with this edition. So you have the 2 discs, the digital copy code, and these art cards. As for the Steelbook Edition, it is pretty much identical, but it does not have a digital copy code, and it does not have any art cards. So you can see it's the exact same content as on the other one. So, but the big draw with this one is, of course, the packaging. There you go, there's the inside of it. Same discs. I think they're pretty much identical. Region free as well, so that's a nice touch. And then we turn this around and get a look at the artwork. Very, very nicely done. Beautiful design on this one. There you go. So it's matte overall. Really liking that design. It's very, very cool. Only thing about this is that they repeat the artwork on the back. So I'm guessing it was designed as a front cover, and then they sort of had to, you know, use it again for the back, but that's okay. Still looks very, very good to me. So yeah, that's essentially it for this video. I just wanted to have a look at these 2 particular editions. Really great film. Check out the original Blade Runner and then go check out the Blade Runner 2049 if you haven't already. So what I'm going to do at this point, I think, is I'm essentially going to take these art cards, put them into this steelbook, and then I'm just going to be selling the stuff that remains in this one. So I think that's going to be the best solution to kind of give myself the ultimate edition, so to speak. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been fun to have a look at these two editions. There are plenty of different editions of Blade Runner 2049. And I think this is a film that if you have a 4K television or 4K Blu-ray player, it would really look excellent in 4K. But not quite there yet. Hopefully within the next year or two I'm going to be able to upgrade, but we'll see. So, alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and just one more word before I go. This was on the back of the digital copy code. This is the original poster artwork. This, to me, looks better than what they actually used. On the cover, you only have Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford, but I actually prefer this artwork, which is the original poster artwork. Looks a little bit better to me. I don't know, just my opinion, but yeah. I still think that the artwork here could have been better. Like, compare this artwork to this artwork. This is the movie, you know. So this kind of orangey cyan thing, I don't know, could have been better, but yeah. Anyway, all right, that's my final word on Blade Runner 2049. Hope you've liked this video. Catch you soon. Bye.